We're learning the names of the victims in the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. 28-year-old Afghanistan Navy vet Chris Roybal, Hannah Allers, a mother of 3, special education teacher Sandy Casey, and off-duty officer Charleston Hartfield.
One of my officers was off duty attending the concert and lost his life.
59 people were killed when 64-year-old Stephen Paddock opened fire on the crowd of some 22,000 people at a country music concert. CBN News reporter Ben Kennedy reports from the site of the tragedy that authorities stayed on the scene long after the attack itself.
It has been more than 24 hours since the mass shooting, and police are still here. In fact, you can see the flashing lights over my shoulder. But after the scene is clear, the pain and the sorrow will remain.
This woman was in the front row of the concert.
When I stood up from my crouched position at the front of the stage, I could look in a very small area and I saw 20 bodies.
How do you comprehend that?
You don't.
But tales of heroism have emerged from amidst the tragedy. 2 other off-duty officers at the concert ran into the line of fire to help save people. Mike McGarry was standing 200 yards from the stage when the shots rang out. He sacrificed himself by shielding his wife and a group of college students standing nearby.
There was bullets flying all over. I'm 53, they're in their 20s. So, I lived a decent life so far. I'd rather them live longer than me.
And when the call was made for volunteers to donate blood after the massacre, people listened. In some places, people waited in line for 5 hours to give blood to those who survived. The gunman, identified as Stephen Paddock, a 64-year-old retired accountant from Mesquite, Nevada. He killed himself before officers stormed his hotel room. While his motive is a mystery and may never be known, authorities say he had 16 rifles and a handgun in the room. And at his home, police found 18 more guns, explosives, and thousands of rounds of ammunition, as well as bomb-making materials. The FBI says claims by ISIS that Paddock was a soldier of Islam are false. President Trump plans to visit Vegas Wednesday, quoting the Bible in his response to the tragedy.
Scripture teaches us the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. We seek comfort in those words, for we know that God lives in the hearts of those who grieve.
Christian leaders are calling for prayers for the victims. Carrie Underwood tweeted, "We are praying for the victims and their families. May the Lord bring some comfort to them." Paula White Kane also posted a message on Twitter saying, "I am praying for everyone affected by the tragic shooting in Las Vegas. I look to God for peace and strength." Charlene Aaron, CBN News.